Dear students, for more than a year, you have experienced severe disruptions in your routine. You have not been able to attend school. You have not been able to have access to your teachers and certain critical resources in the usual way. But despite it all, I know that you have been working very hard. With the support of your teachers and parents, you have found creative ways to access your lessons, and now you're just moments away from this most important and pivotal time in your life, the sitting of your exit exams, whether they be the PEP exams, the CSEC, CAPE, City and Guilds, or the NVQs. The government is working with your schools to ensure that you can have face-to-face teaching and learning to complete school SBAs and to have revision classes at this critical time while keeping you and your family and your teachers safe. While we are making preparations for grade 6, 11, 12, and 13 to return to school in a safe way, I am asking you to comply with the public health guidelines set out. Always wear your mask. I know you'll be happy to see your friends, but maintain physical distance 6 feet apart as much as possible and take your hand sanitizers with you to school. We will be making arrangements for staggered hours for you to be at school to ensure less crowding on public transportation. As soon as classes are over, return home. Remember to take precautions when you're returning home, especially if you have older family members in your household. Protect them from any exposure as much as you can. If you are ill, particularly with respiratory symptoms, coughing, sneezing, sniffling, sore throat, congestion, please stay home. I want you to promise me that you will do that. As you prepare to return to school, I want you to also promise me that you will do your best. I know you're anxious, some even worried and scared, but I also know that you have everything in you to do well. We are resilient and strong, and I know that you will do your best. When times are hard and circumstances are less than ideal, that is when you have to dig deep, and that is when you can achieve results that exceed even your own expectations. So as you prepare to sit the exams, here are a few tips that I have for you. Block out all distractions. Spend more time preparing, less time worrying, less time playing video games and on social media. You will have enough time to do this after the exams. If you have not yet completed your SBAs, please spend the time to do so now and submit them within the deadlines. At this point, so close to the exam, revise and reinforce what you already know. If you're a quick learner, you grasp things quickly and easily, you could use this to your advantage and study new topics. But generally, maximize on what you already know. Form a circle of support with persons who are equally motivated to study and share and motivate each other. Explaining concepts to others that don't understand them so well will help you to understand them better. Use whatever resources you have. Use it effectively. Many of you have battled poor internet connections and sometimes unreliable devices, but I encourage you to continue to forge ahead using what is available to you to do your best. We all agree that these are not ideal conditions, but we must make the best of what we have. I want you to approach your exams with a positive outlook, confidence, and diligence in preparations. To our principals, teachers, and administrators, I take this opportunity to thank you for your service in preparing our students for their exams and for being there for them throughout the school year. I want to leave you with this thought from the book of Philippians. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made to God. Remember, prayer and work, my school motto, I offer to you, conquers all. Remember to study hard and give it your best. Good luck in your exams.